Hey guys! In this video about the Delonghi Rivelia, I'll show you all the cleaning and maintenance you need to do so your machine stays in good shape for a long time. I'll show you how to properly clean the milk bottle, descale the machine, what to do if you're not going to be using it for a while, and so much more. There's a lot you need to do, but by the end of this video, I hope I've made it easy for you. Okay, let's get to it.
To clean the milk bottle, pull it out from the machine by holding the bottle. Otherwise, you'll spill milk all over the place. Close the lid, the bugs in your place might be speedy. Now, get a big enough container, fill it with water, add some dishwashing liquid, make it bubble, dismantle the milk head completely and throw the pieces into the solution like so. Pull out the spout and separate the extender. Pull out the dial by turning it to the insert position and then pull. Pull out the connector by turning it to the unlock position and then pull. Now, run some water into all the holes of the bottle head. You're doing it right if you see water spilling out of all holes. Then add it to the solution. Remove any solidified milk with your fingers. Set it aside for 30 minutes. Clean the milk bottle. After 30 minutes, rinse all the pieces with water. I usually just chug them inside the bottle once I'm happy. Again, run some water into all the holes of the bottle head. Then dry everything, reassemble, make sure the dial is pointing to insert the connector like so, and that's it, bottle thoroughly clean. Now make sure you clean it every 2 to 3 days and keep it in the fridge. You don't want any bugs growing. To descale the machine, press the gear button here, find the descale panel, and press start. Attach the water spout, press yes, empty the pulp bin and drip tray, reinsert the drip tray and pulp bin, press next, remove the water tank, then remove the filter, empty the tank, take your descaling fluid, pour some into the tank up to level A right here, then pour in some water up to level B right here, reinsert the water tank, press next, press start, then put a container underneath the water and coffee spouts. A single 1.5 liter container is recommended, but I don't have one that would fit the area of the drip tray, so I use what I can. The annoying thing here is that I have to keep an eye on the jugs so they don't overflow and spill everywhere. Press done and it will start the process. Now, there's 3 phases during descaling. Phase 1 takes about 20 minutes and water will pour out kind of equally between the water spout and the coffee spout. Once it's done, empty the tank, rinse it, pour water into the tank up to the max level right here, reinsert the tank, press next, then phase 2 will start. This will take about 5 minutes, and this time water will pour out more on the coffee spout. Once it's done, reattach the water filter, fill it with water up to the max level, reinsert the tank, press next. Now phase 3 will start. This will take about 3 minutes, and water will mostly come out of the water spout. Once done, remove your container or containers, empty the pulp bin and drip tray, reinsert the tray and bin, press next, and descaling is finished.
Now, you don't have to descale the machine if it's not telling you to do so. I just did one here so I can show you how to do it. If it does need to be descaled, it will prompt you. Now, I gotta say, compared to my old Magnifica Evo, descaling the Rivelia is very easy because the screen will guide you all throughout the process. You don't even have to watch my video.
Before cleaning the brewing unit, make sure the machine is completely turned off. Best thing to do is to turn it off and then pull the plug out. Now, pull out the water tank, take out the lid, like so. Squeeze the red levers of the unit inward while pulling it out. Rinse off coffee pulp. Now be gentle when you're manually flicking off some pulp. Get a large enough container, fill it with water, submerge the unit completely. Do not use any cleaning solution. That will damage it. Take it out after 5 minutes. Wipe it dry with paper towel. Avoid touching the metal filter. This will damage it too. Now wipe the cavity clean. Reinsert the unit like so. Wait for the snap. Clean the lid. Reattach it. Put the water tank back in position. And you're done. Brewing unit cleaned. Now it's supposed to be cleaned every month, so set a schedule. You have to clean the drip tray and pulp bin weekly, or at least twice a month in my opinion. Stagnant milk drips or coffee pulp can easily turn moldy and you don't want that. So pull out the drip tray along with the pulp bin, vacuum the cavity, pour out the water from the drip tray, empty the pulp bin, wash the bin and holder with soap, Separate the parts of the tray, clean each part with soap, dry off everything, reassemble, and reinsert the tray and bin. And that's it. Cleaned. Cleaning the spout is easy. I just get a paper towel and wipe. Now if you notice an imbalance in the coffee streams, or if one is completely absent, there might be blockage there. Try using toothpick to unblock it. To clean the bean hopper, turn it to the unlock position, make a drink, or do a grind and empty, pull out the hopper, use a dry paper towel to wipe the inside of the hopper socket. You can also use the brush that's hidden in the vent lid. It's pretty good for the crevices. Now you should avoid touching the grinder, and more importantly, do not get it wet or you'll damage it. You can also use a vacuum. It's very effective. Just make sure you clean the tip, please. Now once you're happy, put on the lid. Now time to clean the bean hopper. Take off the lid, transfer the beans into another container, wipe clean the lid and hopper, put the beans back inside the hopper, attach it back to the machine, and that's it, clean. To clean the pre-ground funnel, take it out by flicking this corner with your finger, then clean it with some dishwashing soap, wipe it dry, put it back in place, and that's it. Shoot clean. Now if you use it frequently, maybe clean it once a month. To replace the filter, flip it upside down, fill it up with water until water spills out, get a container big enough to submerge it in water completely lying down. You'll notice air bubbles coming out of the bottom end. And if there's no more bubbles coming out, remove it. Now take a look at the blue dial on top of the filter. This is basically a reminder for you to replace it after 2 months. Now turn it to the number of the month 2 months from now. In my case, I installed this one in September, so it should be on November, which is 11. Attach it to the water tank like so. Return the water tank to the machine. And that's it. Filter replaced.
Now you don't really have to attach the water filter, especially if you're already using filtered water, which is the water we use here. But I still use it because it actually helps soften the water, which makes me think that I'm actually increasing the machine's lifespan. Manual rinsing is needed when you haven't used the machine for a while, like 3 to 4 days. And when you do so, do 3 rinses. This unfreezes water in the circuitry, and it also drains out stale water.
It's very easy. Make sure there's a container under the spout, press the gear icon. The first panel will be for rinsing, so press yes, and that's it. Now again, do this 3 times before using the machine when you haven't used it for an extended period.
Emptying the circuit is very important when you won't be using the machine for a while, because you don't want water to freeze in the circuit. Or if you're transporting the machine somewhere, because water could spill in areas inside the machine that it's not supposed to.
Press the gear button, swipe and find the drain water panel. Press yes, empty the drip tray and pulp bin. Press next, put on the water spout, place a container underneath the spouts. Press next, empty the water tank and remove the filter. Reattach the tank, press next, then press yes, let it do its thing. Empty the drip tray, reinsert the tray, and you're done. The machine will now turn off after you press OK. Now, setting the water hardness dictates how often you need to descale your machine. Yes, you want to descale your machine as often as possible to prevent limescale buildup, but you also don't want to be doing it too much that you're just wasting water, energy, and your time. So, to set the water hardness, take out the test strip, submerge it in the water you'll be using for your coffee for 1 second, take it out, wait for about 1 minute, count how many red squares appear, and then select the level that shows the number of red squares in your strip. In my case, it's just 1, so I choose level 1. And that's it. Water hardness set.
I hope I've covered everything. Please let me know if I've missed something. And if you want to know more about the Delonghi Rivelia, check out my other videos. There's one where I talk about its awesome features, one where I go through how to make adjustments to your drinks, and there's my in-depth review of the machine. And oh, If it's not there yet, that means I'm still in the process of making it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.